Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 4 OASIS challenge, where we are trying to gather up every single one of the plant collectibles that the game has to offer through all expansion packs, stuff packs, and updates. And we are also trying to get to the top of the botanist and flower arranging careers and basically just have a great time building greenhouse after greenhouse. At least I would if I had more money. But I have to say, Flora has been doing so good, you guys. Look at her go. She is sprinkling a little bit of that flower bunny magic onto all of the romantic rogue bouquets that she has been creating, and we've been selling them for a lot of money, like 1,000 simoleons a piece. Flora, I am so proud of you. And her little greenhouse is just so cute. I really am far more in love with these beautiful glass roofs than I thought I would be, and I love the way that they cast the patterns that the roof is down. What is stinky over there? Oh no, we have a dead plant on the premises. That's right, we were trying to fix it, but we need sticks, and I forgot to look up how to get sticks. So I'm gonna have to have definitely gonna have to have Eve work on that, but she is currently sleeping off being electrocuted, so I have to give her a couple hours because I was trying to make it snow since it is now. Oh, pardon me, Acorn, I didn't mean to pop in on you while you were using the dirt as a squirrel will do. But I went to make it snow so we could begin by properly celebrating the first day of winter today, since it is indeed a beautiful winter morning and I really want to have that sense of the seasons passing by, even though we're kind of in the desert. So we're going to try to make it winter today. We're going to clean up the yard. We're going to plant a whole bunch of snowdrop flowers and hopefully get some Christmas cactuses planted and just basically try to carry on with all of our other goals while we're at it. Yes, and Patchy is up and at it on his own without having to add him into the family. He is actually taking care of all of the plants. That is fantastic. I just hope everybody leaves this pile of trash alone so that we can get a trash plant as well. That is definitely one of my goals. Is this a splice plant? This is a splice plant. It has both carrots and peppers on it. Look at that. That is so cool. I love the splice plants. They really are a really fantastic little sciencey addition. And our money tree needs taken care of. Addition to the entire place. And actually, it's really hard to start taking care of this many plants as time is going on. Patchy has been a big help, but I decided at the end of the year, when we hit year 2 next week, we are going to have Eve finally get some help with taking care of this entire place, because I think it's almost gotten big enough that we can officially kind of call it like an important part of Oasis Springs. It is the sacred spring. Clearly there is something happening here. So we are going to have a little spring cleanup for the Oasis Springs and bring on Summer and some of the young, I guess, what would you call them? Let's see, spring cleanup. They're both members of the spring cleanup. They're like those little scouts. I guess they're scouts. So Morgan, Yuki, and Summer, I'm going to say, are all part of the scouting group, and they have agreed to come in the spring to help clean up the spring and help us with like all the gardening, taking care of the animals that live here, helping us to rake leaves and shovel snow, and doing other tasks. And by the way, I have the ability to do these events because I have downloaded some really cool mods that have vastly expanded what I can actually do. Look at all of this. I love it. This is the way the club system should be able to be used with almost any activity you can dream of being available to you, and I love it. So I don't want to have them come just yet, even though that leaves us one more season of things being kind of tricky here. But I do think when they arrive, having an additional group who can kind of do that gardening along the edges would be really fantastic. Because it will leave Eve with more time just to focus on science and actually getting the collection done. And I think that's important. All right, and meanwhile down here, Flora, an excellent quality. Oh, it's a pristine masterpiece. Nice. Let's go ahead and sell that one though. She wants to gift a masterpiece and she has to gift a flower arrangement for her work. Oh no, we're gonna miss it. Gosh darn it. She has to give a flower arrangement for her work. So I was keeping this one that she could give as a gift to Eve. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Have you managed to level up yet, Flora? We have so much going on. So today we're just going to focus on trying to make it snow. We're going to see if Flora can level up her skill. And we are going... Have you finished sleeping it off? Almost done. And we are going to see what a field of beautiful wintry snowdrops would look like and basically clean up the yard a little bit. This is a little chaotic. Oh, my little bees are sleeping. That is so cute. Because it is winter, it looks like the bees are sleeping. I hope they're not like dying. Oh no, those are mites. Okay, we'll take care of the mites for the bees. Flower arranging level 8! Flora can scent their arrangements with begonias and birds of paradise. Their level 5 flower arrangements will also be of higher quality. What? Flora, congratulations! Level 8, that is fantastic! Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to see what we can make next. And scenting it with birds of paradise and snapdragons, we're gonna have to see what that does. Alright, but meanwhile... Alright, you need to wake up, lady. And you need to go here so that we can try to make it snow again. Because I want it to be a beautiful wintry day. And we're going to try to get some snowdrops. I just have this vision of like a field of snowdrops spread out so that people can know how beautiful the springs really can be. Because it still looks absolutely silly. Let's get a little bit more done on this greenhouse. I should definitely adjust the roof. Let's see. There we go. Adjust the roof. This is just like one of our extra greenhouses. Hopefully in the future it'll be a greenhouse for spring. But I want to make this place really beautiful. Alright, do I need to change the interior? Is that a thing? Okay, yeah, I already got the interior, already got the exterior. So I need some windows. Let there be light! Alright. I've got this. Flora has been so fantastic. I knew saving all of those flowers would pay off one day. Can I actually turn this whole thing into a greenhouse? Thank goodness. It's so ugly right now, but I think I'm gonna just like use this permanently in all of my series and all of my legacies as the greenhouse location, like the spring place that I will send all my Sims to, and they can benefit. They can be rewarded from the hard work that Eve has done. It's gonna be good. All right, well that makes me a lot happier because this looks a lot better. Oh, and I need to change the color of the dirt inside. So this is my little lemon tree and my little apple tree. I think they're gonna take a little while to grow, but hopefully they will grow pretty soon. Let's just get some like desert blooms down in there. Hey, nope, what are you doing? Oh well, I guess we can, really? There we go. I guess we can have some greenery slip out from inside of there. I probably should cover the whole ground in greenery anyway, just to show, because at first I was just spreading a little at a time, but to be completely honest, it is a sacred spring, so let's just do this. There we go. I held out on doing this for so long, for absolutely no reason. All right, there we go, there we go. Slip in there, there we go, a little bit over here. I'll add in some other colors on the edges in just a second. How do I feel about that? Do I want to undo that? That does kind of make me feel a little awkward now that I just did that. But it is a sacred spring, just... it does, like, here, we're gonna come over and we're just gonna clean up the edges a little bit. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I think if we kind of make it look a little bit more like the spring, there we are, has an effect, but it's got a limited area of effect. That'll make me feel a little more comfortable. All right, there we go. Okay, I could probably live with that. And then pop over here, put down a few more pieces. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of a lot better, because now I'm not going to be so confused and conflicted. There. And then we can put in like some of the do or die. Nope, that's way too light. And the other thing is it's really hard to tell the colors of things when it's spring season. Like I want little patches of dirt here. Maybe it would be nice to have like little guide patches of dirt here and there. And then I do want to have the interior. Ground, okay, this is going to sound really random and silly, but dealing with ground covers is actually one of my weaknesses. because I can never quite figure out what I want from it. And now that everything has changed color with the seasons, like the grass, I'm so thrown off that half the time I don't know what to do. All right, let's go ahead and do just like a soil thing here. Nice. All right. And then I'll make paths again eventually. But this is gonna be... The springs is ready for an upgrade. The springs are definitely ready. Ooh, and what I should do is put a bunch of plants along the edges to really differentiate, like, boom, it's a special sacred springs. That'll help break it up in the future. All right, that'll make me happy, like to be able to put down, oh, the wildflowers are dead right now. It'll make me happy to put down a bunch of dead wildflowers to differentiate like the sacred springs from other places. Or maybe we could even put, these are all walk-through grass pieces, you know, like a little bit of grass, and then above it I think it'll help to have like some shrubs just to show like the difference, the edges of where the sacred springs has its effect. That might be really fun. And then we can tuck it like behind the greenhouses along here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Probably. Or maybe even just, ooh, forget putting plants there. What if we like hem it in with some rocks a little bit? That might actually be really useful to just grab, not those rocks, but to like grab a bunch of rocks to help me to define the edges of the springs, because then it's like you go inside of a little canyon like all these ones around us and you stumble on a spring. I love that idea. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to turn this into a little bit of a canyon as time goes on, but not right now because I have just spent time dilly-dallying elsewhere. All right, hurry up, my dear. I want you over here. Change the current weather to snow, please, because it is winter and I want to celebrate that fact. And then we'll have Flora go ahead and gift you that bouquet as soon as she's done. Nice. Oh, look at him go. Patchy is taking care of everything. Bring on the snow. I am ready for snow. I guess we also have to get rid of these leaves now, too. All right. Come, my little scientist. Don't worry. Come the spring, you will be able to focus on science, and we will have assistants. That's what having interns... They can get experience for their patches. That would be amazing. Oh, not again. Oh man. All right, so we still don't have any snow. That's quite the pity. I bet Flora would be a little bit alarmed. So let's send her out here. Maybe to like ask about day. We'll have to try again when it's not dangerous. And let's gift the flower arrangement. Boom. That should make her happy and should hopefully do her work from home assignment. There you go. No, not right now, Maria. Poor Eve. It'd be kind of cool if she could have like special actions based on being dazed. All right. How are you going to take the floral arrangement? Very lovely, huh? I know, right? It's pristine and beautiful. She loves it. That's awesome. All right. Thank you, Eve. I'm glad that somebody... Oh, and what's this? She's complimenting the flower bunny on her arrangement, or like her appearance. That's so cute. Oh yeah, and we found a few feathers. We can actually go ahead and sell those for now. And oh yeah, we can breed our frogs to gain a little bit more money. Nice. But we have got things to do, so I really want to plant a whole bunch of the snowdrops today and just make a gorgeous snowdrop field. I'm also going to sell the flower arrangement because it's worth a lot of money. We need it. All right, so let's make a beautiful snowdrop field. Once the snow is actually on the ground, I think this is just going to be so lovely to be able to come out and just see all these gorgeous snowdrop flowers. Hopefully not too many more, or else I don't think we'll be able to take care of all of them. But that's one of my goals today, is to just make this gorgeous field of snowdrops. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and Flora, make out with Eve. Flora, for crying out loud. Oh, she's going to go chat with Patchy. Okay, I'm going to let her do that before I send her off to... Oh, let's see what kind of new arrangements she might be able to make. I guess I can't see what kind of new arrangements I can make. Oh, Patchy was coming over to talk with her. And we totally missed him. Okay, well, I want to see what kind of new arrangements she can make really quickly, and then we'll let her talk with Patchy. Because it's about the time I free her from doing any work. All right, make arrangement all. All right, so we have skill level 8 now. Oh, interesting. So we actually don't have any new ones, do we? Truly? Oh, no. Here's like the snowdrops themselves are just a small little thing. Okay, purple permafrost. Interesting. So, yeah, it's still just pink orchids. So it's still level 5. We're at level 8. I hadn't noticed that we haven't unlocked new ones. So I guess you don't really unlock new ones. You can just like unlock new abilities, perhaps? Huh. But I've heard rumor that there are things that you can make that give you like $10,000. So we're going to have to just keep an eye on that. I'm going to let her go ahead and talk to Patchy because that's what she was doing. Oh no, we're going to be attacked by spiders. What a day Eve is having, honestly. And we'll try to clean up a little bit. So she's planting all of these snowdrops. She's going to be attacked by spiders. I still need her to go and like take care of some of the plants too. But I think these snowdrops will do very well. We want to have a lot of wintry plants. I don't think I have... Do I have... That's the dahlia. Where's my Christmas cactuses? Crocus. When does it grow? In winter, yeah! Oh, and Patchy's gone and hung himself up for now. So we'll do like another little patch of... Let's do like a mix. A lot of these beautiful crocus flowers. Not too many, or else we'll be a little overwhelmed. And then we do have the... Oh yeah, holly! Oh, and holly could have grown. I didn't even notice. Holly could have grown during fall. And I could have planted it then. So we're going to plant some holly. Some like little festive patches of holly here and there. And eventually I think what we'll do is we will actually put down where we put the seasonal flowers and change them out. I'm going to put down a whole bunch of flower beds, like the actual flower beds, instead of just dirt, so that it looks more official, kind of like a little theme park. And then we know exactly where we need to plant things. Let's see, whenever the seasons change. There's a whole bunch of crocuses. I could have sworn I had a Christmas cactus. There's holly. A Christmas rose. There we go. Which I have actually not ever seen before. So let's take an up close and personal look at the Christmas rose in just a second here. There we go. All right. So what do you look like, Christmas rose? It's so pretty, guys. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that's gorgeous. I'm going to be excited to have that down as well. All right. So meanwhile, Miss Flora, it is still sunny outside. So you can make me one more plant. Like one more thing. And then what I think I'm going to start doing for Flora at night is I'm actually going to start a club that I'll go ahead and put her in. And I'm going to let her like have a few activities assigned. And she can just do whatever she wants at night. During the daytime, I might have her, I'll have her assigned to like, I'll see if I can make a club where she can do flower arranging. But during the daytime, I'll take care of her for flower arranging. And at night, she can kind of do whatever she wants, is what my goal is going to be. All right, Eve is planting all these flowers. We have got crocus. We have got beautiful Christmas cactuses. Eventually, we're going to get like lights up here too. Now she's feeling super playful from an illness. What? She's got like the giggle illness. But I like this idea. I'm beginning to start looking at this not so much as her ability. Oh, what's this? No, thank you. But I'm beginning to look at this less as like her just kind of having a garden and puttering in a big yard, and looking at it more professionally, where she's going to like put down garden boxes so I know exactly where I'm supposed to plant things. We're going to have lights. We'll probably clean up the way the spring actually looks. It's really beautiful, but we'll make it look a little more professional. We'll put down big rocks around it. This is going to be a lot that I can always look back on and feel such deep pride for how it turned out. And get out of there! You are not supposed to be allowed. You are supposed to, all pets are supposed to be locked out. Locked door for all pets. You are not supposed to be able to get in there, Acorn. I don't know how you did. Locked door for all pets. And then we're going to allow access for, so we're going to unlock this so you can get out, Acorn. Out. You are not supposed to be in there. There we go. Oh, and good, Patchy came in and he did take care of my plants. Sweet. That is really nice. All right, and we're going to go ahead and lock door for all pets. There we go. All right, and we're planting the last of the holly. It is very, very, very dark. We're also very chilly. Do we have... I don't think we even have a light inside of the bathroom. So we're gonna buy a couple of lights really quickly. Poor Eve. And you guys, don't you just think it'll be so worth it? This is kind of like old school legacy style again, where you don't have any money, so you just have to kind of go slow and steady, add a little bit more every time. That's a really cool looking light. Add a little bit more every time, and for the next generation, it won't be nearly as painful. And I might actually take aging off. I'll have to think about that. But I don't know if Eve would like want to have kids. That's a good question. All right, how much light do I want to give off? That's the other thing. If we're gonna be like a professional establishment, then shouldn't we have some bigger lights? And these cozy craftsman lights are really cute. How much light do they give off though? Not very much, but if you put down a few of them, but if this is supposed to be like a sacred spring and more focused on the plants, then do I want like, yeah, lighting this place up is going to be a little bit of a challenge as I try to figure out how we want our lights to look. But I really love the look of this thing. There we go. So we'll get at least a few lights down here so that Eve can find her way back up the house. There. And the gnomes can have some light to see by at night, which I think is fair. All right, there we go. Eve, we're gonna do it. We're gonna work together, Eve, and we're gonna make this a place that we can really look back on and be super proud of and use in all of my future legacies. All right, and yeah, I think I might start getting her a bunch of, like a bunch. I'm gonna let her go ahead and take a bubble bath so that she can relax. We're gonna go ahead and sell this. And let's make a fun club for Flora to keep herself busy at night. So we're gonna create a club. It's just gonna be Flora for now. We're gonna select a club icon. Just this one, because that's, or maybe, yeah, little rainbow. And it's just gonna be Flora's hoppy habits. There we go. And it's going to be closed, invite only, just Flora if I can get away with that. We are going to go ahead and let her focus on home activities. She can care for the pets at night, I think, because she really likes hanging out with the other animals. We're going to go ahead and let her... She doesn't really sleep. She doesn't really do any of those things. What about hobbies? She could... Let's see. Listen to stories. She could practice archaeology. We could let her read. You know, just let Flora unwind at night and read. I think that's nice. I think it's really nice setting it up so that she can just relax and have a nice evening. So I'm not just like making this poor rabbit my slave. That sounds like a nice thing to do. I'm going to also let her... Let's see, hobbies. What other hobbies should she have, you guys? Like, if you were going to let Flora have a nice time just to relax, what would you tell her to use? Maybe watch some movies, write. She likes to write. That's kind of a thing she enjoys doing. Home activities. I think we already went through all those. What about like social? Be friendly to cats and dogs, which is basically like all the animals. She's very social. And then I wonder... Does she do anything else? Fun and games. Game live stream, play chess. I want her to be able to, like, maybe just play some video games. I feel like she'd enjoy that. Or maybe painting at some point. But we're going to give her all those options. Yay! And Flora is now in her very own club. I'm going to go ahead. Can I start again? There. We have to recruit up to 2 members in order to start a club. Can I just invite the cat and dog? Please? Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna invite Eve. We're gonna start a gathering and we're just gonna ignore Eve. So, because I'm gonna be controlling her the whole time. But now, technically, Flora should guide herself for her own activities and be pretty happy about it. I don't know if that'll actually work. It looks like it worked for Eve, but this is worth an attempt. All right, so can I make it snow? It's the middle of the night. I can't see anything. Come on, I want some snow. It's winter. We're supposed to have some nice snow. Flora, are you going to do anything? Dang it. It looks like Flora is not going to do anything. All right, so that didn't work. It was worth the attempt. It was definitely worth the attempt. We'll disband the club, and I'm just going to send her downstairs to work on her children's stories. Oh, speaking of downstairs, I need to take care of the cow plant. So write a genre book, children's book. There you go, Flora. All right, how the plants doing? Splice plant. Do we have a bird of paradise on you yet? Doesn't look like we do. What about you, splice plant? Do we have a dragon fruit on you yet? Doesn't look like we do. And you? The lily! Yes, the lily is, oh my gosh, okay. All right, one lone lily. We're gonna just go ahead and write that. Let's see. A lonely lily plant blooms in the forest. A lonely lily plant blooms in the forest shadows. Will she ever find friends to share her blossoms with? Who knows? Go for it. And then, yeah, we've got a lily plant. Yes, and I need to actually use, what is it? I need a lily and a snapdragon. Quick, come along, Eve. We can finally finish this episode with maybe achieving something. But yeah, sorry it's taken me so long to like figure out. Oh yes, Eve, I'm so proud of you. The weather has been changed to snow. This is great. We have fields of things planted. It's going to be fantastic. We're coming over to like, Soot is busy for once, lady. Just leave him alone. We're going to come down here and feed this thing, and we're going to come over here and we are going to go ahead and graft the lily plant with a snapdragon. As soon as I find it, we don't have a snapdragon. We're going to get a cutting from a snapdragon. Okay, let's go ahead. We are going to harvest the snapdragons. We are going to go ahead and collect a microscope sample. Is that how I do it? Take a cutting from it. And we are running downstairs. Oh my gosh, and it looks like a... What are you doing out here? How did you get in here? Like, seriously, how did you get in here? Like, exactly. Acorn doesn't know how Acorn got in here. Acorn is like locked in. What have you done? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and unlock this door for a second. Acorn, the heck? How did you even do that? All right, we're gonna go ahead, lock door for all pets. We're taking our cutting. This is it, guys. This is what we should be allowed to do. Actual science. We're going to feed the cow plant. We are going to go ahead and we are grafting on. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get the right one. Dun. Dun! There. Oh, fantastic. I'm so happy. All right. And meanwhile, how are you doing, Flora? Scent a masterpiece arrangement. I can totally manage that. Soot is hungry. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'll go ahead and fill up your food bowl. There we go. We'll fill it up in just a second. All right, let's feed the cow plant. Good. Yeah, I think maybe I will have that group come over sooner than later. And the orchids are on the way. I repeat, the orchids are finally on the way. Oh, what a relief. Yeah. Now that I'm just going to start picking hopefully like 1 or 2 goals a day to be able to pick and just follow through on, we will hopefully begin making a little bit of progress. I know it's been kind of like jittery making this progress, but I do think that there will be hope now that the snow is falling, hopefully to leave the ground covered in just beautiful snows that all of these plants can grow in. Look at those little crocus flowers. We need to clean up a little bit, but I still need this trash plant. It's a trash plant now! Oh my gosh! This is fantastic! Now we have an actual trash plant. Wow! Okay, guys. Today has gone a lot better than I thought. And I have some new plans for how to actually organize and take care of the springs, how I want things to start looking so it doesn't just look like this chaotic place where we can't really ever see anything. Holy days, how did you do that, Eve? That was creepy. And we're getting some things done. So that makes me really happy. And what do we need to do? Logic skill? Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. She's actually trying to work on her logic skill all on her own, but I have got a better idea for that. We're gonna have her go and use the microscope. And I will see you guys next time when we will continue making some progress and hopefully making some fun stories. So, where is my tree? Uh-oh. Where did my tree How? My giant tree for my tree house has once again disappeared. We'll fix that, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.